Driver in the left lane is Skylar Wool, who's been a runner-up twice at the junior finals, has won numerous local tracks, races, and a championship. Says his future goal is to win a Wally at a divisional race. Skylar, I'm going to tell you to aim higher. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I predict you will have no problem doing just that. You'll probably go win a national one as well. Is that Courtney Enders down there on the starting line? It is. Is that the Erica Enders down there? Or no, is that Krista Baldwin? Wow. Look at that. A couple of NHRA current world stars. Courtney, who at one point competed in these cars, and with her sister Erica, had a movie that you might have seen called Right on Track. You can see it on Disney Plus right now, about their lives growing up racing with their father in these style race cars. And Krista Baldwin, a third-generation driver in her own right, pulling the cars forward. That's Shea Gilbert in the right lane, 17-year-old in the 11th grade, who has also been a winner of races right here at the Strip at LVMS. Also in the marching band, takes AP classes. I mean, that is a smarty in the right lane, as they would call it. Smarty pants. Shea Gilbert wants to have a Super Comp car one day and racing Top Fuel. Both drivers went red. 011 for Shea, 058 for Skylar. They're having fun out here. 801, 80 miles per hour for Skylar Wool. 791, 81 miles per hour for Shea Gilbert. They race to the 8th mile in the Junior Drag Racing League. Here come the next two cars. And the next pair come to life. In the left lane, that is Brian Price. He is 11 years old in the 5th grade. Two-time track champion out here. He also likes to play basketball. And Haley Jones is in the right lane. She is 13 in the 8th grade. A winner of 5 races here at the Strip in 2022. And the Race of Champions winner for the 10 to 12 age group, who also plays volleyball and soccer in school, Somerset Academy Lone Mountain. He wants to drive a big car like her parents and her uncle. I would guess that opportunity will present itself in a few more years. Brian Price left, Haley Jones right. They're both green. 003, Brian Price. Stick him in a Super Comp car already. Finish line stripe goes 887 at 74 miles per hour. Haley goes 843 at 76. Did you catch the ages on them? Raise your hand if you have an 11-year-old you want going 75 miles per hour. See? There's a few hands that went up. This is absolutely the best way to introduce your son or daughter to the world of NHRA drag racing. And if you're looking at these cars thinking, what do these cost? Like tens of thousands of dollars? The answer is no. I'm not going to tell you any sort of racing car is the cheapest thing in the world. But generally speaking, I've been around a lot of motorsports. And the Summit Racing Junior Drag Racing League is significantly more cost effective than some of your other options out there to take your son or daughter racing. I assure you of that. Rexton Bird's left lane. 10-year-old out of Riverview Elementary School. The first 5-year-old to license up at Rocky Mountain Raceway. Was a winner in Western Colorado, also likes to boat. And a track champion, Parker Aguirre's in the right lane, is 17, a senior in high school. In racing, Parker was 8. Wants to race in the big dragster. Was 17 on the tree. That'll race pretty good in the big dragster, 783 too. Rexton missed the tree a little bit, but goes 886 at 72 miles per hour. How about Courtney Enders is back out there with race cars? I love, love, love when you see people associated with the Camping World Series, successful in their own right, taking part. Look at Courtney running back and forth, helping both cars stage. That is fantastic. That's Jaylee Bird in the left lane pulling forward, 15-year-old, 10 Spanish Fork High School. Top 5 in the category 2 years in a row. One out of Firebird a couple years ago for the first time. Wants to race a top dragster. Jaylee turned 16 and eventually a top fuel car. Ava Oliveira is right lane. She is 14, a freshman in high school. Has several event wins right here at LVMS and a handful of other tracks. Also likes to wakeboard and snowboard. Says, most of all, I like to race. Wants to win a Junior Dragster Track Championship and then drive her dad's A fuel car. 27 on the tree for Ava. Jaylee Bird with 005 red, 776. A 757 for Ava Oliveras at 86 miles per hour. And then there was one. Kaisley Price. He's 16-year-old, sophomore in high school. The 13 and 14-year-old Race of Champions winner a year ago. Multi-time Vegas champion who wants to race pro stock motorcycle one day. I'm assuming that's Dad standing by in the car. How do you feel about that? Pro stock motorcycle, I mean, I think they're cool. I don't have the courage to ride one. 010 red for Kaisley Price. It's a low bar to clear for me. 783, 584.9 miles per hour. That is the Summit Racing Equipment Junior Drag Racing League. You could start driving those cars at 5. You could start competing at 7. If you are looking for more information, just head to NHRA.com. Go to the internet. There are plenty of people out there willing to help you get your son or daughter involved in the world of NHRA drag racing with the Junior Drag Racing League. And if the Junior Drag Racing League was a little late to your party, I mean, it's been here for a long time, where you've been, but that's totally fine. You're like, what do I do? You can say happy birthday to Matt, like both of these cars, right? Right? This is Junior Street. In the left lane, we're double checking, but in the right lane, I can tell you it's Jacob Taylor. Jacob Taylor is a freshman in high school, 14 years old, multi-time LVMS track champion. And that is Skylar Wool in the left lane. The number is not matching what's on my paper. That's good to know. Skylar Wool in the left lane, who was also a sophomore in high school, 15 years old. 1063 for Skylar Wool, 1171 for Jacob Taylor. Junior Street's a great program. If you want to get your son or daughter involved in big car, bracket style racing, come out here and race in the Junior Street program. Mom or dad got a ride in the car with you, but that's,